Hey y'all, I'm in the forest. No, actually, I'm setting up my phone against my vase of flowers. Happy Saturday, y'all. It's almost noon, aka lunchtime, aka I'm eating. Just checking in to see who joined. I made this stir fry yesterday. That was my first time making stir fry. And honestly, it's alright. Second time's the charm for sure. Hey, Lil D. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. What's up? How are you? Welcome in, y'all. I figured I'd go live. I was up at 6 a.m. this morning. Y'all, since going to work, getting up at 6 a.m., I can't even sleep in on a Saturday. It's crazy. What are you guys up to? What's up? What's the tea? Happy birthday, friend. I didn't get to tell you. Thank you, Billy. Long time no see. You're alright. What about you? I'm good. I've been up since 6. I did my hair, like I straightened my hair. Um, I took a shower, got dressed. I had a therapy appointment. I talked with my therapist this morning. Eating lunch. Life's good. Life's as good as it's. Life's not perfect, but life's good. Remember that, y'all. Life's not perfect, but life is good. What's for lunch? This stir fry I made last night, honestly, it needs work. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, but it was my first time making stir fry, like with noodles, lo mein noodles. It's okay. Thank y'all for liking the video as you come in. Thumb up, thumb up, thumb up. Hi Frank, hi Lydia. It looks really good though. It is pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible either. For my first time, I'll take it. Where are you from? I'm from SoCal. Southern California. Where are you from, Jay Mills? I'm from SoCal. Texas. Yee yee. Frank is from Detroit, Michigan. Okay. I got family in both Texas and Detroit. I've been to Texas, I've never been to Detroit though. Oh, my phone. She's alive. I've been alive, baby. I've been alive. Where you been, Rob? I'm about to stuff my face. Thank you, Frank. Um, is that my daughter? No, that's me. Oh, what if that was my daughter? She would look just like me, huh? It is me. That's me when I was 2, 3 at Rosarita Beach down in Baja, California. Growing up as kids, that's where our vacations were, across the border, because we lived so close to the border. How old is that picture? You're trying to guess. You're trying to guess my age. Just ask. You know. Hey y'all, welcome in. I'm your girl, Soulspiration. I'm in my 30s, by the way. Yeah, check my channel. This channel is honestly me just navigating my 30s, like living, learning, growing, sharing things with you guys, hoping I'm inspiring you along the way. Honestly. That's what my channel is. I finally feel like I figured out what my channel is about. It's me navigating my 30s and just hoping you guys find inspiration from it. It's an online diary. What are y'all saying right now? You know how to use chopsticks? I do know how to use chopsticks. I realize I don't really keep chopsticks at my place, but when I go to a restaurant... Do you know how to use chopsticks? Does it look like I'm in a forest? I love your outfit so much. Thank you, girl. This is honestly my favorite dress. You have to direct your FAQ video so you don't have to keep answering the same questions. Facts. This is my favorite dress. And it's, y'all, it's like 80 degrees out today. I can give you a... You can cash at me. Thanks, Marcus. Let's do this. I forgot how to do this. Anyway, y'all, if you've been on my lives before, then you know that I... Thank you, Amelia. You have a great day as well. Received. You know I love to give advice and stuff, so if you guys have any questions, like anything you want to feel like you need answers to, advice, you can send them my way. Those who've been here before can vouch. Your girl got some good advice. No tattoos, no tattoos. Zero, zilch, nada. Why are you surprised? I know a lot of people like tattoos, and I thought about getting one, but I can't think of anything I want on my body for the rest of my life, if I'm being real. Of course not, Rob. Don't be silly. There's a saying that goes, don't pee where you eat. I would never ever get with anybody in my building. It's a recipe for disaster, in my opinion. Some people make it work, but I would never. And don't get with people at work either. Would you rather go to jail for life or cheat on your husband? Would you rather go to jail for life or cheat on your wife? Jay. Don't ask me questions that you probably may answer the same way. I think I know the answer to what you just asked me. If I were to ask you. Answer the question. No, why would I answer that question? That's a silly question. Hi, Martin. Martin. Don't cast your pearls before the swine. That's a good one too. But he was asking me if I got with someone in my complex, and yeah, that one applies too. Mine thing is more so don't create weird scenarios for yourself where you live or where you spend most of your time, you know? So if there's this girl at work and you guys sit right next to each other, because it seems like there's a bunch of guys in here, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit of advice in case you don't know this already. But if there's a cute girl you think is cute next to you at work and you go to work every single day, don't do it. And you guys sit next to each other, don't do it. It's not worth it. Unless somehow you end up in a different department. But if you live in an apartment complex like I do, don't date somebody in your apartment complex. Like, just don't do it. J Mills, I already kind of gave you a hint of my age. I already said it. I told you what decade I'm in already. When I was talking about what my channel is about. But you weren't listening, were you? No, but honestly, kind of like what Rob said in the chat earlier, if you want to know everything about me, go to my Q&A video. Go to the videos tab and do the Q&A and just watch it. I tell you most things about me there. I'll date you if we work together. The risk seems like it'll be worth the reward. But is it worth it for me? What if you're crazy? No, the reason I say that is because if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, you don't want your day-to-day to be like, oh my God, I have to sit next to the person that blah, 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 blah. Same thing if you live here and then you have to bump into that person in the elevator. Like, who wants to live like that? Where you spend most of your life, you know. Selective hearing is what I'm working on. Good, Jay. If it doesn't work out, then the woman stands to lose more in most cases. I agree, especially at work. So that's kind of why there's a protocol for HR where they say you can't date like your immediate supervisor, or you can't date someone next to you, or if that does happen, they recommend you don't do it. Unless you're dating someone in a completely different department. And even then, you're supposed to tell HR about it. So, there was this guy here in my complex. I think he moved out, but remember one time I was coming out the elevator and he's walking towards the complex and he looks at me and he goes, "Whoa, you're cute." I was like, "Thanks." But he had two people with him, like two older people. They looked like his grandparents. And he was just like, "Can I take you out for drinks? Like, I'd love to take you out." And I was like, why are you asking me this in front of your grandparents? Or maybe they were his parents. I have no idea. And the parents were kind of just looking at me, you know, and I was just like, I feel like I have to say yes. You know, I feel like I have to say yes. But I already knew my protocol. My protocol was don't pee where you eat. Like, I'm not gonna date somebody in my complex. And guess what happened? So I ended up saying yes because his grandparents were right there, or whoever they were. I wasn't gonna reject him in front of his parents or whoever they were to him. So we just exchanged Instagrams, and then I just messaged him saying, "Hey, like, you seem great. Like, you know, you're handsome and this and everything like that. But I tend not to really date people who live in my complex or at work. You know." Um, and he was like, "Why not?" And I said, "Well, to me, I've just found it's better that way." And then, of course, every day I ran into him in the elevator since then, he had this chip on his shoulder, and he'd be like, I come in the elevator, and he'd be like, "What's up?" And I'm like, dude, like, you're already acting weird, and we haven't even gone out. Imagine if we did go out, got together, been together, and then it didn't work out, and then we have to see each other on the elevator. Like, you can't even handle that, and you're already acting weird. So it just confirmed my theory of why it just doesn't need to happen. Yeah, check out her Q&A video. She tells about her juicy stuff, the married men. Rob, shut up. You're always saying something. See, Rob is an instigator. Don't listen to him. He's messy. And this is why, Rob. I know you be one of the messy ones. I know you are, for sure. Anyway. So I've decided, honestly, like, my channel, you guys, what I'm about, I realize my birthday was on Tuesday. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to document my life. I'm going to document what I'm learning, what I'm doing, and I hope we can have good conversation about it. You know? Because most of us go through the same things. My ring! Most of us... Ugh, pisses me off. Hold on. Most of us go through the same things in life, you know? We all have to work. We all have to... We all have to work. We all have struggles. We all have wins. We all want to try things. Some of us are afraid to try things. And so I'm the type of person who kind of like lives life out loud. And I figured it'd be nice to kind of document it. So anyway, that's what my channel is about. So it's my diary. It's my online diary. And I hope you guys are inspired by it. Honestly, that's what my channel is about. The easiest way I can put it. And my diary has personal stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe stuff you guys can relate to. My environment vibe is different. Did you move? Did you know he was married? Jay, the fact that you're even listening to Rob is crazy. He's lying. I would never get involved with a married man. He's just saying stuff. No, I didn't move. I moved to different parts of my room. Like, I'm not sitting on my bed. I'm sitting on my office, like my desk chair, but... Yo, I've been getting up at 6 every day, rushing out the door, getting to work. Got a new job for those of you who watched my video for the first time. When I haven't had an office job in 3 years. So this has been an adjustment to say the least. But I'm grateful. Do you work out? I do work out. Lately, I've just been going on walks, but it's funny you say that because I'm about to get a gym membership soon. And I'll start going to the gym after work instead of before work. I think that's smarter. Go to the gym before work instead of after work. I mean, after work instead of before work. Because before work, I get tired. Let me ask you guys this. I'm going to ask you guys this. Let's see. I post fitness content in my channel. It's fun and unique exercises you've never tried before. Check it out. Okay. Let me try. Is your channel called Marcus? Because I'll definitely check it out. Marcus Luscious? Okay, hey. Marcus Luscious. I'll check it out. Yeah, let me know. Do you guys prefer, let me ask you, Marcus, do you prefer the gym before work or after work? Or during your lunch break? Like, I know some people go to the gym during their lunch break. Oh, Lucius. I thought it was Luscious. I'm like, okay, Marcus, like. That's funny. Really? I didn't know you could hear that good. He said, I just hear less noise. That's why I asked if you were in a new location. Usually we hear speeding cars, airplanes, and tires screeching in your background. Dang. I probably sound like I live in the hood, huh? It's just city life, I guess. Okay, Marcus prefers going to before work. But don't you feel tired after? Like, there was a time where I'd go to the gym and feel energized. Now, after the gym, I'm ready to go to bed. What is that? You know? And then I started drinking these yerba mate teas, which gave me so much energy. I was alive. But after a while, I started to feel like I wasn't resting well. And so I had to get off of it for a bit and then go to work exhausted just so I can go to bed at a normal time. So I don't know. I need to get my energy levels right. So if y'all have any tips and tricks for me, I know to eat my greens, take my supplements, move my body, hydrate. Hey y'all, welcome in. I'm Soulspiration. All right, y'all, vote. Do you prefer to go to the gym before or after work? I don't do a whole lot of cardio. I usually do the Stairmaster and lift. I feel like lifting makes me tired. I'm getting tired just thinking about it. Don't eat simple carbs. Don't look at a screen an hour before bed. I've been taking methylene blue and it's working for me. What is that? Methylene blue. The screen an hour before bed is something I have to definitely work on. So if I go to bed at 10:30, that means I have to stop looking at a screen at 9:30. Oh, my eyes. You know what I mean? So that definitely would be a good habit to form. Because screen time really does make your rest worse. I'm going to a soccer game tonight, y'all. So instead of working the game, I'm going to watch the game. And we have good seats, too. It's going to be packed. Oh, my God. Y'all, my eyes are watering. Hold on. Woo! I was on a schedule of working out before and after work 14 hours a day. Hold on, y'all. My eyes, they are watering. Just a minute. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's my mascara or something, Jesus. Okay. Woo. Grounding is great. Putting your bare feet on the ground is an easy way to start. It allows electrons to leave your body so you can relax. You know, I've been trying to ground more, so I'll definitely do more of that. I love putting my feet on the grass. That's always nice. Hey y'all, welcome in. Thank you for thumbing up the video. You guys are in my refrigerator right now. Welcome to my fridge. Oh my God, I know this isn't healthy, but my mom got me this ice cream for my birthday. It is so good. Like Blue Bunny ice cream is the truth, okay? Like the texture, amazing, but it's soft. So it tastes like a soft serve. I'm inhaling this, and after this, I'm gonna eat cleaner, I promise. I know it's not good for me, but it's just so good. As a matter of fact, like, look how easy this spoon glides in here. Like, I need you guys to see this. I know, bad ingredients. I don't care though, look. Look how soft. I'm not even gonna read the ingredients. Why do that? It's so good. Here, have some. Open up. Choo choo. Chugga 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 choo choo. Here comes the choo choo train. Come on. Open up. Open up for mommy. Yes. Who wants ice cream? Who wants ice cream? Okay, last spoonful and I'm done. I just get these massive spoonfuls and just eat off of it. And tell myself I'm not eating that much when really I am. You got kids? I sure don't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I do like kids though. Kids are special. But I have not birthed them yet. My parents used to tell me that if I walk on the ground barefoot, worms would get in my body. Is that true, or were they just trying to scare me into keeping my shoes on? Thank you, Marcus. That's exactly what I'm about to say. I don't think the worms could get you. Your parents were definitely trying to scare you because what the hell? Grounding is so good for you. That's a big back spoon. Jay, you a hater for real. The ice cream is so good. I don't care what nobody say. You guys like my painting? I did that painting. I did it myself. You like it? What the hell? Money watch on Prezi? Diamonds on Spaghetti? Yeah, I'm gonna go watch a soccer game at 7:30. It's only 12. I was thinking about going to grab some groceries for the week. You know, it's only 12. I come back around 1:30, hopefully 2, and then just come back and I don't know. I was gonna record a new video, maybe edit a video and just relax till 7:30. I want to chill Saturday, you know, chill but productive. Oh my god, I've been believing that all my life until today. I always thought tapeworms could get into people that way. Rob, no you didn't. Be for real. Be a for real. It's got to be real. It's got to be real. You guys like my bracelets? I forgot what this orange one was called, but I got it in Hawaii. The black one is obsidian, I think. The green is African turquoise. And then the orange one, I don't know, but it's fly and I love it. Fly, Yassine, I don't know what that says, but I know it's Arabic. Marhaba. Marhaba. That's all I know how to say. Sometimes I get confused on why these planes, the kind of directions they go, like I'm confused. Hi, Illuminati. How are you? Is it such a thing as people having tapeworms in their body? I've heard of tapeworms. Yeah, people can get tapeworm. Carnelian. I don't think it's carnelian because I have carnelian. Excuse me. Wow. Your skin looks so good. Thank you. I've been eating a little bit better, minus the ice cream you guys just saw me eat. So that could have something to do with it. Thank you. Yeah, but this is not carnelian. Hold on. Because I have carnelian, and the reason why it's different is because it's got these like sparkles in it. Can you see that? You see those like shimmery vibes? That's what makes it not carnelian. I got it in Honolulu. You know what's these flowers making me sneeze, y'all? I got these flowers over there making me sneeze. Anyway, y'all, I pretty much hit some talking points I wanted to hit today. Told you what my channel is about. Why I do this, and why you should be along for the ride. And we talked about don't pee where you eat. Okay? Don't date anybody in your complex. Don't date anybody next to you at work. It's not worth the drama. No drama. No drama. My niece is a great painter like you. She had an artist that wanted her to travel with her and sell paintings. That's awesome. Did she not go? What happened? Hey y'all, welcome in. It's me, Soulspiration. Check out my content, like up the video, let's chat. We're living life, but we're doing it together. I don't have my phone stand today. I'm just holding it up. But that's gonna get tiring, so maybe I'll do this. It's not the best angle. Hi, Arnold. Arnold Sikanyika. Where are you from, Arnold? I'm so fine, I can't take it. Thanks. Rob, it's funny because I kind of started feeling that I was kind of thinking that way. Rob said, so in other words, it's not good to date anybody, know where you go. And it's funny you say that because I used to think, I said, dang, like if I can't date anybody at work, I can't date anybody like at my complex. Then I would join these like special clubs and I'm like, I can't date anybody here because if anything goes wrong, I don't want anything to like ruin my experience here. Which I saw happen for 2 other people there. I was like, damn, so I can't date anybody anywhere I go. This is crazy. So it's funny you say that. Honestly, I would rather just meet someone that are not in any of my circles. That's my ideal situation. They don't live in my complex. They don't live at, they're not at work. They are not in any of my circles. They have a completely different life. I have a completely different life. That's how I'd like it to be. I told you I can read your thoughts. That's why I like teasing you. You like to instigate, though, and say a bunch of outlandish stuff. That's what you like to do. Maybe you can read my thoughts a little bit, but I'm not that readable. Okay, I am. I can be pretty readable sometimes. Where can I put y'all? Oh my goodness. Let's see what everybody said to the gym question. I find it's best to travel for dating. Having a roster in a few cities is drama-free and a fun way to explore the city you're traveling to. Yeah, absolutely. I noticed too, like if you ever use a dating app, people like have their travel mode on, which honestly, I'm going to start doing. Like, obviously I'd rather meet people organically, But if I'm ever deciding to use a dating app in a different city, like I do it just because I'm in like Chicago for the week, or like I'm in Seattle for the week. Like that'd be fun to just go on a date, you know. Um, but whatever. Hi, David. Most people said they prefer to go to the gym before the work. Well, I used to go before work. I'm gonna try going after work now. See what that does for me. Because before it would make me energized. Now it exhausts me. We should be hanging out in Chicago. Are you from Chicago? Chicago, Chicago. Yo, I washed and blow dried my hair. Looks like it looks pretty healthy. Yes, mamacita. Chicago. I've been wanting to go to Chicago for a while. People have like bad things to say about it, but I realized it's kind of like the stereotype of Chicago. Like obviously there's some bad parts, but now it's starting to get a better reputation, and I really want to check it out. Go to the Bean and watch a Broadway show and get a Chicago style hot dog. Go to Lake Michigan. Baby, do you remember when fireworks at Lake Michigan? 'Cause I'm coming home again. If I ever go to Chicago, I'm gonna make a reel, and that'll be the song. Homecoming. And you say Shaw City, Shaw City. I'm coming home again. Do you think about me now and then? Do you think about me now and then? Chicago suburbs are dope. There's a lot of places in the States I still haven't been. And Chicago was one of them. Arnold says he prefers to go to the gym after work. Yeah, Arnold, we're gonna, let's do that. Let's go to the gym after work, because you know what it does? It gives you some energy to like stay up and not go to bed straight away after work, right? Go to the gym, maybe even shower there, come back home, and like I'll usually pack my lunch for the next day and get my clothes ready for the next day. And now I just have the rest of the night. I already worked out. Who knows? We'll play with it and see. I will definitely listen to that song when you drop it. That song's already dropped. It's by Kanye West and Chris Martin, I think. No, no, no. I don't mean hooking up with people. Listen, a lot of guys, and I'm gonna stereotype you guys for a second. There's a lot of women who sleep with guys when they date guys, but there's a lot of us who don't do that. Like I date guys, but I'm not sleeping with them, because that's ridiculous. So when I say dates, I mean just that. Going on a date. That is it. It's not my cup of tea. Hey guys, welcome. I'm Soulspiration. Welcome to my online diary. We're living, we're loving, and we're growing together. Welcome to the Soul Tribe, y'all. My hair is really soft. I just figured I'd share that with you guys. My hair feels soft. It feels moisturized. Yes, love that for me. There's a lot of weirdos in here. Someone said that, thank you, Arnold. Someone said that when guys are alive, because guys, like, you guys tend to like live streams, and like that's why most, like, the most famous streamers are guys. Because you guys love lives. And then women tend to like more edited content. So women are not always in the lives, but the guys are. Hey y'all, welcome. It's me, Soulspiration. Thumb up the video when you come in. Check out my content. I'm just a girl navigating my 30s. Hoping to inspire you along the way. I'm dropping a video soon. I think it's pretty funny. I think you guys will like it. It's about dating. I'm also gonna do a rate my date video, where sometimes I'll go on dates with people, and I'll kind of just like record what I'm doing and stuff, and I want you guys to like rate the dates. I'll talk about like what I liked about the person, what I didn't like about the person, if I'm gonna see them again, not see them again. I think when I go on dates, it's for all of us rather, when you go on dates, it's important to kind of like assess, like, is this someone I want to see again? If so, why? If not, why not? Right? You gotta kind of know why you don't want to see somebody again, or why you do want to see them again. And so that's how you get better at choosing people you want to be with. Choosing like better partners. Like, you have to take stock of these things. Because if you don't, you'll just be wasting time like la 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 la. It's like running a business and not paying attention to what's working and what's not working, you know? You gotta get up in there and figure it out. You gotta study yourself. I made a video called Study Yourself. Check that out. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Check my videos tab. It's called Study Yourself. Yeah. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. So Miss Soul Tribe, has the views on your channel, has the views on your vision for this channel changed, or are you still striving to make your dreams come true? Oh yeah, I'm still striving to make my dreams come true. I just realized that my channel is encompassing so much that I realize it's literally an online diary, you know? And as I look at other people's channels, I'm thinking like their channels are, I'm a perfectionist. I gotta be real with you guys. I'm a perfectionist. And I feel like everything has to make sense, and it has to be perfect, and it has to be this, and it doesn't have to be, right? Really, when I look at my channel, it's me. It's me. It's all things that I am. I'm a spiritual woman. I like motivating people. I like to show you guys what I'm up to. I like to give advice. It's just who I am. So really, this is a digital online diary for me. And people have told me, hey, like, your videos help me. And I'm like, well, I'll be darned. And some of you guys on live have told me I give good advice. And I know I do. No, shameless plug. Rob, what are you talking about? Anyway, so yeah, this is an online diary. And since I've turned 30, I feel like this is really the year where I feel like, hey, I can speak to my 20s now. I can speak to my 20s and I can speak to some things. To grow, I'm not old, but I'm not 21 anymore, right? So I can speak to these things now. I can speak to things. And I can give solid advice, I also think it's because I'm really observant. So I like to share my observations. I don't know, I find it fun. And we can have conversations about that. So I won't be everybody's cup of tea, but I will be somebody's cup of tea. And for those who want this tea, join the Soul Tribe. Oh yeah, you guys have seen this painting. I did that painting too. So I got this one right here. I got that one right there. I'm gonna start collecting more, do more paintings and putting them on my wall. It's gonna be a room full of art. It's gonna take some time to realize I'm gonna show them I told you I'll always be keeping you up when you're down. So just turn around. Remember that from Drake and Josh? If you watch Drake and Josh, put it in the chat right now. Because I know you were rolling. If you watch Drake and Josh, put it in the chat. Chat, blow me up. Put it in the chat if you watch Drake and Josh growing up. Yeah, that advice you gave me on moving to Texas is great for my situation. Oh, I'm already knowing, Rob. I'm already knowing I gave you some tea on that, okay? But you're welcome. Hi, Paul. Evening from the UK. Look, I'm international around here, y'all. We got UK plugs coming in. We got Texas in the house. We got Detroit. We got Chicago. What is Drake and Josh? You didn't watch Drake and Josh, Jay? You sound like you could have been a part of that show. Drake, Josh, and Jay. No, it was a show that used to come on Nickelodeon. It was really funny. Pretty much it was two brothers. One was like super unlucky, and the other one was just like got everything he wanted all the time. It was like attractive. And it was just funny. And the other sister was kind of like this, she was like this kind of like mastermind, evil. It was funny. Good show. Over your shoulder, I told you I'll always be picking you up when you're down. You mean to tell me that none of you in here watched Drake and Josh? I am shooketh. That's alright. I still love you guys. So I'm sorry to you. You come in here all the time saying some crazy stuff. The randos who come in here and say stuff, like, I just let them chat. They leave usually, but when the repeaters come back and say stuff, gotta go. Sorry. Anyway, all right, y'all, it's almost been an hour on here. I did not expect it to go this fast, but time flies when you're having fun. If you have not already, subscribe to the channel, join the Soul Tribe. I go live every once in a while. I'll be dropping more videos soon. So turn on your notifications so you know when the girls go on live. And we could chat. And you guys can literally ask me for advice because I got it for you. I got answers. Your girl is tapped in. She's got answers. Ask Rob. Rob already solidified it. Rob verified me. I'm trying to avoid taking a nap, but you know what? I'm gonna hang out. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm trying to do too much. Like I was gonna go run errands, but it's like I could go get groceries tomorrow. I don't have to do that today. I want to relax today. I'm already going to a game. I already spent 2 hours doing my hair, straightening and blow drying my hair. Took a shower, got dressed. Don't overdo it today, y'all. That's my other word of advice. Sometimes if you're anything like me, hold on. If you're anything like me, then you know, like you do too much. If you like to try to do 1,000 things in one day, don't do it. Don't do too much. Take it easy. Breathe. I take naps. Naps are not a sign of getting old. Nap is a sign of you being a functioning human being. If someone doesn't need a nap, they're on Adderall or they're on too much caffeine. That's how I see it. Also, y'all, I'm about to do a video of unboxing this camera I got for my birthday. I have this for a week now. I still haven't opened it. But I'm gonna do an unboxing video. I'm excited about this camera. And I didn't even have to pay for it because I was gonna pay for this. And I got it for my birthday! Yay! Your girl about to be influencing outside like this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl. And today we are gonna be talking about everything under the sun. But first, I gotta go inside Target. So let's go inside Target and that's gonna be me. But it's gonna be less obvious because it's such a small camera. Like this little bad boy is like the size of my hand. Apparently it's like the size of your hand, like this big. So anyway, child. I'm so excited. I can't believe I have it. I'm so excited. This is an expensive camera, and I was like, I'm about to have to pay for this, but somebody else got it for me. Won't God do it? Won't he do it, y'all? Won't he do it? I love that for me. Yeah, just relax and take a break from the rat race, step out of the matrix. 100%. Like how I feel after work is like, okay, I gotta get home. I gotta pick out my clothes for the next day. I gotta get lunch. I gotta do this. I gotta I just feel like I'm on the go. And then this morning I woke up kind of on the same tip. Like I'm like, no, relax. You don't have work today. Just chill. Do something else. Edit a video, record a video, go live. Like, I have to stop myself from being, like you said, in the rat race, in the matrix. So, take it easy. But a part of me also wants to go. I don't want to sit in the house either. I'm like, maybe I just go real fast and then come back and then relax. I think that's what I do. Is there anything you have learned recently that you wish you had known a while ago? That's a great question, Andrew. I love thoughtful questions. I don't think I've seen you here before. Hello. Welcome, and thank you for your question. Is there anything that you've learned recently that you wish you had known a while ago? Yes. And I just did a video on it recently, but I'll tell you what I think it is. It's the fact that I feel like I had something to prove to people. Like I had to prove myself all the time. Prove I'm smart. Prove I'm this. Prove I can do it. Prove, 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 prove. But I've got nothing to prove. You've got nothing to prove. In this life. Like, if you guys go to my video tab, I'm not trying to do a shameless plug. I'm just telling you, I told a story about where I was in my college days. And in the video tab, that the video is called, it says exposing myself on the front of the title, but it was a huge lesson I learning I don't have anything to prove to anybody. And had I known that a long time ago, I would have saved myself a lot of heartache, trauma, car accident, a whole bunch of stuff. You've got nothing to prove to anybody. Thank you for that question. Once you get there, it's very freeing, you know? Like, we all have moments where we want to prove ourselves, but for the most part, I don't feel like I have to do it to prove my worth or my value. That's the catch, right? Is that once you start trying to prove yourself for worth and value, then you know you kind of have an issue. Because you're letting other people decide for you your value. And that should never be, because that's too much power. Yeah. Rob says, proving things to people will lead you to depression and low self-esteem. It will, because you're trying to get validation externally, and the only validation that matters is internal validation. It's the best. It's the best validation. Even though we like want it from our parents and friends, and that's normal, but don't let it be the thing that determines your value. Because what happens when people don't give it to you? Then what? You know. Andrew says, thanks for that answer. I feel like I'm close to feeling that way, but I have always tried to prove myself. You're not alone. But when you ask yourself why, you'll get to a better place. Like, why do I feel like I have to prove myself? What is it that I feel like I'm missing? You know? What's missing for me to feel this way? And when you can answer that question, that's when the real work begins. That's when the onion layers come off. We call that shadow work. So the fact that you're asking that question shows that you're like growing, you know? Where are you from, Andrew? If you're still here. From Canada. Cool. I've never been to Canada. One of these days I'll hit up Ontario or something. When it's warm. I know Canada gets crazy cold. Or even just like British Columbia. I forget that's Canada too. Nice. Well, welcome. Do you say A? Canada A. How's it going, A? I don't know how it says, but I know you guys say A. When I was in Costa Rica, I met a girl from Canada. She was studying to become a family doctor. So, Miss Soul Tribe, I have learned a lot from asking this question to people. That's a good question to ask. It's a really good question to ask because you're asking people to share with you their growth. And everyone has grown in some way if they think about it. And then you get to hear about their growth without going through what they went through. Isn't that a beautiful thing? So, yeah, great question. So, Miss Soul Tribe, have you noticed any effects from the tariffs yet in Cali? That's a good question. No, because I feel like everything's always expensive here, so not really. Truthfully, gas has always been $5 for the last 10 years. Like everything is the prices have gone up a little bit, inflation, but like that's been that way for the last couple of years. When you live in California, you know it's just an expensive place. Like it's not. Now, if gas ever becomes $8, then I know something. But at one point it was $6, so it's just an expensive place. You kind of just learn to live with it. It's like what Jay-Z said, if I can make it here, I can make it anywhere. I love that line because he always inspires me to just become like a millionaire or something. Like he's from New York City. That was like at one point the most expensive place in the world. And so he was like, and since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. And that's how I feel here. Like if I can make it here, I can make it anywhere. Now California took New York City's spot of most expensive. Yeah. Everything hits California first, and the rest of us in the U.S. feels it afterwards. Yeah, honestly, I haven't been paying much attention. Prices have definitely gone up. Like, I'll go to Target, get 4 things, it's been $30. So, yeah, things have gone up for sure. We have a lot of challenges for cost of living here in Canada. Oh, yeah? What part of Canada? Like, all parts of Canada, or just like a specific city? Oh, it also too, Rob. Like California has the number 4 GDP, number 4 economy in the world. It went from 5 to 4. Crazy to think a state has the number 4 economy in the world. That's insane. That's just too much power, in my opinion. I don't think a state should have the number 4 economy in the world. But anyway, what can you do? Y'all, I'm about to take a nap. Your girl be ready for a nap. And then I'm gonna run an errand. Alright, y'all. It looks like the crowd has... Well, I guess the crowd keeps coming up, but... Anyways, check out this replay. I want to call it because it's already been an hour on here, but thanks for joining me. I'm Soulspiration, and I hope to be your inspiration. Join the Soul Tribe where we step out of the matrix and into our divinity. Honey, baby. I know. That you had them southern prices in your hand. You're like, Rob said, when I first went to McDonald's to New York, I thought I was getting a Big Mac meal with $5. That's funny. Are you from Haiti? I'm not. I'm getting that question more and more now. I told you guys the other day some guy started talking to me in Haitian Creole, and I thought, wow, I've never had anybody do that to me before. I don't even know how to say no. I don't know how to say anything in Haitian Creole. I didn't know. I said, sorry, sir. I have no idea what you're saying. And he just looked at me like he was so surprised. I am not Haitian. To my knowledge. But I feel like if I was, I would know. Are you coming on after the game? No, but I'll probably do like a reel, maybe. Maybe like I'll record it. Black Indian Patel from the Caribbean, Haiti? What is that? Tony, what is that? What does that mean? I've never heard of that before. Black Indian Patel from the Caribbean. I know what Haiti is, obviously, but I've never heard of Black Indian Patel. Can you tell me what that is? And where you're from? Are you Haitian? Shut up, Rob. I knew Rob was gonna start clowning, saying something. You don't know what it is either, Rob. Hey, Isaac. I just said I was gonna like come off, and now everybody's popping in. You remember the woman I told you about? Isaac, you talk about a lot of girls and women that are apparently after you. Apparently the whole world is after you. But you did mention some girl that thought you were cute. Yes, I remember that. Why, what's up? I believe you. If you're a handsome guy, then that's gonna happen. You might be one of those handsome guys who's too shy about it and doesn't know what to do with it. If I'm being honest. That's why you have a picture of Kat instead of you. No shade. But there's some handsome guys out there who have no idea they're handsome. They have no idea like what to do with it. They just have zero self-awareness. You sound like you know you're handsome, but you still don't know what to do with it. No shade. I'm just telling you what it is. From what I see, from my angle. So yes, I remember. What about her? Yo, it's hot. The other day, I was walking past a group of 5 girls on Friday night, 19 to 20 years old, and they all got super excited when they saw me and they said, "Hey, you coming? You come here? Where are you going?" I'm too shy. Mm-hmm. So you just proved my point, Isaac. You have no idea what to do with. You may got the looks, but you don't got the acts. Rob said, "I used to think I wasn't handsome too until a female friend put me up on Female Game." What kind of female game? I feel like most people don't want people to know that they think, which is so weird because it's kind of silly. Most people don't want others to know that we find them attractive. Somehow we think that puts us in a vulnerable place. And I've done that before too. Like a guy's like cute and I'm acting like I don't see him, even though he's fine. I've done it. But I'll still talk to him. I just won't let him know that I think he's cute. Sometimes. Other times, I'm very obviously flirting with him, and if he can't put two and together, then he's a lost cause. That sounds like Isaac. Just kidding. I'm coming for you today, Isaac. Anyways. What is this? Oh, lighting on. Anyway, y'all. I'll take him forever to respond, and I'm getting tired. Like, I'm talking mess. Isaac's not responding fast enough to my slander, and Rob, he's taking too long too. So, Miss Soul Tribe. Why do you keep calling me Miss Soul Tribe? You can call me Soul Inspiration. You can call me Soul. You can call me Soul Tribe. That's cool too. Miss Soul Tribe. But guys do that same thing, Rob. Guys like to act like they don't think you're cute. When I know they do. I know when guys think it. Sometimes guys will do so good at it that I'm just like, dang, I guess I'm not pulling today. Until I get online and guys are like, damn, girl. I'm like, oh, this is how you guys really feel. You're just trying to act too brand new in person. I want to find the right one, though. What's the right one for you, Isaac? What does that look like to you? I don't sleep around. Good for you. I don't either. That's what I was just saying a moment ago on the live. That dating doesn't mean sleeping around. So good for you. And people can't fathom dating without sleeping around, and that's just not some people's realities, you know. You can get to know people without getting to know them that way. Not in the mood for Blue Bunny anymore. Jay, you just told me those had bad ingredients, and now you want me to eat some more Blue Bunny? Like, which one is it? I mean, I was gonna eat it anyway, but you're the one trying to point out it has bad ingredients, and now you want me to eat more? Isaac says he wants someone who is loyal, honest, pretty, intelligent, and believes in God. Those are good traits to have. Are you loyal and honest and intelligent and believe in God? Rob says she might be the right one, Isaac. You might have to talk to her and see what her intentions are. I agree. Isaac, okay. Isaac, why aren't you interested in her? Is it because you don't think she's cute, or is it because she's throwing herself at you? Is it both? Because sometimes guys don't realize why they don't like women, and sometimes women will throw themselves at men, and men don't even know why they don't like her, but part of it is because there's no chase. A lot of you guys like the chase and you don't realize it. That's why women make you chase, because we know that some of you guys are that way. You like putting in effort, even though you complain about it. But that's what makes it worth it for you. So that's why women require it of you. But a woman who doesn't require it is sometimes not understanding why he doesn't like her. So I'm just curious for you, Isaac. Like, this girl has very much so clearly showed she's interested in you, but you don't seem to be biting. I don't know. He doesn't seem like he wants that type of advice. He doesn't seem like he likes her. right? Rob said, will I give him some game on how to lock that woman down? I will give you good advice, but he doesn't seem like he likes her. Yeah, I'm still undecided about her, but she has a kid from a previous relationship, and I think in a relationship, the woman should always be better looking than the man, and she is average looking. Dang. But you know what, though? As a woman, I agree. I will never get with a guy who looks better than me, ever. Then again, I don't know if that's possible, but I'm just kidding. According to some other people in society, I could get with a guy that people think is more attractive than I am, and I would never put myself in that situation. So I usually prefer to go for the guys who not are ugly, but the guys who I don't know, the guys that my thing is this, looks are not my first thing I look for. Although how a person presents themselves obviously is the first thing you see. We all know that. So if he looks like he doesn't even care about himself, then I'm not even gonna look his direction. But if he looks like he cares about himself, that's for looks department, that's good enough, right? And that he's got good hygiene. Now he can have a face only his mother could love. I can't deal with that. But he doesn't have to be the most attractive guy in the world. He could be normal, average, I guess. Because I'm not worried about looks on him. I'm worried about looks on me, but not on him. That's possible? Wow. What's possible, Jay? Getting with a guy better looking than me? No, it's not possible. Because it doesn't exist. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, you guys. If you don't know my sense of humor by now. And if you don't know, now you know. Tony, why do you keep asking me that? I'm not from Haiti. I'm from the US of A, baby. I got some southern roots. Yee. You better believe it. I'm from my mom's side's from Oklahoma, my dad's side from South Carolina. Yeehaw! Get her done. I'm from where they make water cornbread and well, I'm not from there, but that's where people are from. Hi, DNY. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out why Isaac is. Isaac said, I'm trying to find somebody on my level who's cute like me. That's what Isaac said. Why you say that, Soul? Because I go through that a lot. Females think I'm much above them, and I get canceled before I even get a chance to show them I'm different. Why I say what? You gotta listen, Rob. There's a delay. I don't remember what I said. You're responding to something I said a minute ago, and I done said 1,000 things after that. So you're gonna have to help me out a little bit. Why I say I won't get with a guy that's good looking? Maybe that's what you're talking about. How do you like your desk job so far? Honestly, my job is fine. I'm honestly just doing it for the money. And it's giving me structure. You know, it's giving me structure. I'm waking up earlier. I'm eating better. I'm packing my lunches. I'm going for walks after work. Like, I feel organized more. Now I'm just going to start making more content, you know? But the job in of itself is fine. It's whatever. I like how my life is after work. I enjoy my weekends more. I enjoy after work more. Because before I had way too much time on my hands and I was like, what's going on? But it's giving me structure and it's forcing me to create a life that I want outside of work. So the short answer is, I like it. Most of the time. You have the same beauty mark I have on my nose. Really? This is a nose ring though. Just the diamond fell off. Talking about that. Diamonds are forever. Have no fear that they might. I'll see you next time. I gotta go. It's 10 p.m. in the UK. Bye, Isaac. See you next time. It's past your curfew. I know. That's good. I want to start. Same. I've been going to bed earlier too. It's a game changer. So good for you. You go to bed and you wake up early tomorrow. 2 gold stars for Isaac. For those of you who just came in, welcome in. I'm Soulspiration. Thumb up the video. Check out my content. Here to be your inspiration. Learning, growing, living, sharing what I'm learning on the way. If a guy has everything together or seems much smarter, most females don't give him a chance. Are females intimidated by this type of dude? It depends on the female. It depends on the woman. Like, I'm not intimidated by a smart guy because I'm smart. I love a smart guy. I don't love a smart ass, but I love a smart guy. Like someone who's intelligent. Turn on. I can't get people. I cannot stand someone who's not sharp or doesn't have common sense. So that's a turn on for me. Someone else, I don't know. Some other woman might find him not easily controlled, and some women like to control. So just depends. Why is it when you're broke, you know how to manage money? There's people who are broke who don't know how to manage money. Money management is just, it's something you either have or you don't. And when you get a lot of money, you'll take on the same exact management. So if you have poor management with money, less money now, you'll have poor management with more money later. If you have good management with less money, chances are you'll have good management with more money. Is Isaac the guy that advised you about working in a bar in London? I think so, Rob. He is from the UK. I think he says from London. But every time he comes here, he tells me that he's got girls after him. I mean, I don't know if he could be right, but he could be right about what he's going through. He probably does have a bunch of girls after him. I wouldn't be surprised. You see how the Love Island girls are acting, the fans for Love Island? Oh my God. I would not be surprised if that's his reality. I don't know, Jay. I don't like having conversations about that. Like, there could be some truth to that, because you're in survival mode. When you are in survival mode, you figure out how to make things work. You almost don't have a choice. So I thought he said he worked in the office though. I don't remember him asking me about him taking that. Anyway. Dang, y'all, it's been an hour and a half. I'm fighting the urge to go run an errand, but also fighting the urge to just be still. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end it here, y'all. I said that 30 minutes ago. I'm gonna end it here. There's a guy in here who still thinks I'm from Haiti, and I don't know why. I'm gonna look up what he said though. Black Indian Patel from Caribbean. When are you gonna start investing? So I have a portfolio. I just haven't been doing a whole lot with it. I need to start putting more of my funds in there. I'm glad you said that because it's been on my mind. Anyway, y'all, I'm tired. I may not go to sleep, but it takes a lot of attention to be on here, so I'm ready to wind down. I think I'll save my grocery store run for tomorrow. Or I'll go right now, we'll see. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe, love you, bye. Until next time. Bye, Rob, bye. Tony, bye, Jay, and everybody else in here. Laters.